Almost nobody teaches you how money really works. Most people spend their lives stuck in the rat race, working harder every year, but never actually getting ahead. From the time you're young, you're trained to get a job, not to build financial freedom. That's why most people work their whole lives, and still struggle to get ahead. When you're 20 or 25, you have dreams, hopes of independence, the freedom to live life on your own terms. But somewhere along the way, bills show up, responsibilities pile on, those dreams slowly get traded for job security and survival. By 25, most people aren't just taking care of themselves, they're also supporting a family. In between 25 and 50, if you look around, one person might reach financial independence, while the other three are still working paycheck to paycheck or dead broke. Here's the part most people never get told. Your job was never designed to make you rich. Raises, overtime, promotions, they're meant to keep you comfortable enough to stay, not free enough to leave. A paycheck pays bills, keeps life moving, but it doesn't build wealth on its own. The real shift happens when you stop depending only on income and start using that income to create more income. If you're making $800 or $1,000 a week and every dollar goes straight to expenses and lifestyle upgrades, you're running in place. I'm not saying you'll magically win in stocks overnight or that there's some secret investment button. There isn't. What actually works is investing in ways that increase your earning power, learning skills, getting certifications, improving your career options, starting side income, or leveraging credit responsibly to acquire assets that pay you back. Because the goal isn't just to work harder. The goal is to make your money work harder than you do. One of the most time-tested ways people escape the rat race is by leveraging credit to get into real estate, creating income that doesn't depend on you clocking in every day. But let's be real. This isn't easy, and it doesn't happen overnight. To qualify for a mortgage, lenders usually want to see at least 2 years of consistent income, ideally in the same line of work. They want proof you can reliably make payments. You'll also need decent credit. For many first-time buyer programs, you're generally looking at a credit score in the high 500s or better, though higher scores get you better rates and lower costs. Then comes the real strategy. Instead of buying the biggest house you can afford, smart investors look for properties that can help pay the mortgage. Duplexes, small multifamily homes, or rentals where tenants cover most or all of the payment. Now your housing expense starts turning into income instead of just another bill. Now, let's say you're stuck in a tough spot income-wise. Maybe you're working a minimum wage job barely covering bills. This is another rat race trap. You're working full-time, but there's no room to grow, so you stay stuck, just surviving. One path people overlook? Sales. Sales is one of the highest-paying skill sets in the world because top performers don't get paid by the hour, they get paid by results. The better they solve problems and help people make decisions, the more they earn. Top salespeople can out-earn doctors, lawyers, and executives because their income isn't capped. If you want to increase your earning power, start learning how people make decisions. Watch how people respond, what problems they're trying to solve, how clear communication and trust help them take action that actually benefits them. Because the more value you help create, the more money you can earn. Escaping the rat race isn't just about chasing raises. And I'm not saying stop working hard or stop trying to grow at your job. Do the opposite. Become valuable. Earn more. But here's the key difference. Don't let every raise disappear into a bigger lifestyle. Use the extra money you earn, the money you work so hard for, as a tool. Your goal should be to double your earnings, not just through work, but through investments, skills, businesses, or assets that make money outside your job. It's because if your income only comes from your time, you'll always need to keep working just to survive. But when your money starts working too, that's when you begin stepping out of the rat race. There are tons of ways to earn passive income. You could take out loans, start a business, and try to grow it that way. But honestly, I don't recommend it for most people. The reality is stacked against you. Stress, the decisions, the losses and gains. It can feel completely unfathomable when you're starting out. Running a business isn't about money at first. It's about effort, sweat equity. You have to be in it all the time, constantly grinding. If you're looking for passive income, real estate is often the smarter route. One property is easier to manage than 40. That's why so many millionaires, once they reach a certain level, shift their focus to real estate. It's not just about the income potential. It's about controlling risk, stabilizing cash flow, and protecting yourself from the ups and downs of other investments. Real estate lets you leverage credit, create cash flow, and slowly build equity over time while keeping things manageable. So what can we take away from all of these principles? First, manage your checkbook. Sounds basic, but it's the foundation. Track what comes in and goes out. You'll be ahead of most people. Step 1. Assets minus liabilities equals equity. It's the accounting principle that determines your financial foundation. Step 2. Compound interest. It's not just for money, for skills, habits, and your career. 10,000 hours of focused effort, and you become a professional. Step 3. Don't overthink it, but do try. Consistent effort is what separates people who stay stuck from those who break free. Master these principles, and you'll start seeing the path out of the rat race, one step at a time. The door to financial freedom. The ability to give yourself and your family a life better than average. It's one of the greatest things you can work toward. Not for status, not to impress anyone. For freedom, choice, and control over your life. Start small, start messy, but start now. Because the sooner your money and efforts start working for you, the sooner you step out of the rat race for good. Remember, follow, like, and subscribe to Cash 101 for more.